honestly, like half the
It's
time,
wonderful.
I
Colleen
think
really
about
comes
it,
through. It's like when we were in the time when I slick my hair back.
For her lineup.
yeah, all over the place.
But
yeah,
I'm
my dad's.
I
We just
forgot
had
that
those
I'm not
days
hosting
that-
What is
like
it?
you
Like
are.
Kelly, K-E-L-L-Y.
I
Sean Kelly. I'm most famously an
I
Irish.
just realized
My dad's
listen,
I have looked myself up.
Yeah.
There is many Sean Kellys.
Oh,
you
totally.
figure out your
No,
line.
you're just like 50% like
yeah,
Israeli and
basically,
Romanian, and then everything else is just
it's cool.
I
like,
can't
Usually
spell
only
his
Sean
last
Kelly.
name.
Everybody likes a Sean
Well,
Kelly.
That's good.
Yeah.
The majority of it is
Yeah.
Italian.
All the
from
Sean,
my dad's
Sean
side.
Kelly I know.
Really?
I know.
He's one
Oh,
of
actually,
nine.
no,
That's
your neighbor's
very
basically
much
the same.
like,
John
He grew
Abraham.
up. He grew up.
Oh,
in
okay.
Italian.
Is it A-L-L-M-A-N?
His
Oh,
grandpa
wow.
was completely
It's a whole
Italian.
deal.
Okay.
Like full on
Yeah,
Italian.
very Bible-esque.
I
I
like
get
that.
mad at
Yeah.
Olive Garden
Parents
Italian.
Yeah,
So,
Curtis.
Set me up on that one.
Eric.
yeah, so he doesn't when he rolls his
Wait,
Eric,
Eric,
he
that
doesn't roll it on his plate. He rolls it on his
Yeah, I guess
Go
close
1,
it
2,
down.
3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. LA School of Comedy. People in the audience, what's up? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Akil back in there in the production, killing it as always. We love that.
Say, how about the shout-outs? I'm on my way, Akil. Oh, go. Thank you.
Aaron.
Adam.
Curtis.
Yeah, no.
Okay, put Mike Williams in between. Okay, and back to back. Me neither.
What is this? This is your left hand.
You can write it over yourself, by the way.
You're right-handed. How did you mess with
Here you go. Look at you! Hello there, handsome. Ah, I'm thirsty. That's good. And I gotta take a picture of me in this outfit. Don't forget.
It's very flashy.
Is it very New Jersey or what?
It's very New Jersey.
It's very Jersey Shore. How are you? Did we
Well,
meet?
thank you. John, I'm Mindy's husband.
Oh, gee, that's
I'm
what
a-
you are,
I'm a
Mindy's
spectator.
husband. Right. You're the caterer? I'm kidding. I wish.
We were lived in Seabright, New Jersey,
Oh my God.
for about 8 years.
It's too
Fucking
short.
paradise, man. And we let
Yeah.
them talk shit about it.
I
Too
like
short. Too short. 8 years.
We gotta get them in here. This is where the party is, guys. Alright, guys, in case you don't know, my name is Sunda Kronquist, and so this is the joint that we run here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's give it up for your producer in charge here, Akil Anderson. That's right. We rock this house. We rock the mic. We are respectful. We respect everyone. We don't heckle. We try to get in, get seated, get paid, make sure that we know how so that we remember. How did you guys pay? Venmo? Both Venmo? Okay, thank you. And Mindy, man, I just learned that your husband's going to cater the next event, so that's great.
Okay.
There you go. See that? We got a New Yorker in the house, so we're gonna have fun tonight. And again, we don't heckle. We really do respect everyone on the stage, and we have a really good time. And tonight, I'm not gonna be hosting. I'm gonna break up a young lady that's very, very funny. And right now, I'm just gonna go by her first name, and you're stepping on your mask. And just don't forgive me. I'm very crazy that way. Well. Well, at the end of the day, somebody's going to be getting them little germs up there. But if you have to use the bathroom, if you have to do anything, do it when the host is on stage, and try to do that. Remember, the auditions have changed now. I think for the Laugh Factory, that it's now a 2-minute audition, and I think that the Comedy Store is still 2 minutes. Try to get into those shows, even if you get the open mic there. See who's doing the showcases. Get up. And again, if you want some spots in Vegas not spots, but if you need guests for Vegas. By the way, I don't know who was here last time, but they had a great time. Whoever I sent from here, they were very nice. They tipped. That was great. If you do have a chance to get to Vegas and see the shows at the Laugh Factory, please be nice and tip the maitre d'. That's all I'm saying. Listen to me like I'm there right now live. When I'm going to give it up for the comedy of the one and only Alexis, and she's going to take over. Let her hear you.
Awesome, you guys. Hello. Welcome to LA School of Comedy. Mindy, I know you didn't want to go first, but just so you know you're on deck. So after me, you're going to... Is that okay? You look like that's not okay. Okay, I'm making sure. I just know you wanted to go third, but you're going to go first. Okay?
Think about it.
Yeah, you know, because she was on stage and I was on stage. And then, okay, it makes sense. It's going to be great. Okay, you're happy. We're all happy to be alive, aren't we?
No.
Okay. Okay, I feel you. No, I'm in a similar boat. I actually left work today, so I work as a writer's assistant for a TV show. So part of my job is like sending scripts out. And today, instead of sending a script to one of my coworkers, I sent it. Do you guys know the comedian Jack Knight? I sent it to him randomly.
Oh my God.
And the thing about Jack Knight, he works for a TV show and he does writing. So it's not that weird that he would get a script. But he responded to me and my 2 white showrunners. Y'all niggas need some punch-ups? I wanted to kill myself in that moment as well, okay? So we have that in common. Am I going to lose my job? That's fine. My boss was like, Alexis, what did you do? Like, I think he was just so perplexed that someone had called him a nigga. He was like, this has never happened to me. An old Jewish man was just very perplexed. So I feel you. It's one of those days. It's a Friday. It's a Friday, you guys. But I'm happy to have a job. I've moved my way up in this town. Because when I first came to LA... Oh, wait. Let me do the... Back up. We're working jokes out here, guys. Okay? Sometimes you can back up if you need to, all right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I moved here from Tennessee. Thank you. And I've realized that anything I do in LA will make me a success back home. You know? Because my mom is always bragging on me to her friends. She's like, my baby done went out there and got a part-time job. Yes, she did in Hollywood. They are paying her in exposure. It's true, my very first job out here was an unpaid intern for this documentary. I learned 2 very important things. I learned, number 1, don't work for free. That's a hard lesson to remember in LA. Am I getting paid tonight? We don't know. I'm kidding. Okay, hey, like that. And number 2, nobody cares about a documentary about Cheech and Chong. That's what the movie was for, you guys. And when I told my mom everything I learned, her biggest takeaway was, oh my God, my baby knows Cheech and Chong. Disappointing. Moved my way up from being a unpaid intern. I moved up to being a production assistant for TV shows, right? So it seems like an upgrade. So instead of just getting coffee, now I'm getting food, you know? It was a great thing. Part of the job, you do have to run around a lot. It kind of feels like modern day slavery, you know? I think my ancestors would be so proud I didn't put down the torch, okay? They didn't like that I compared it to slavery. Nobody at work enjoyed that. One of the actors was like, hey, do you mind running to go get some food? And I was like, yes, master, right away. She did not like that. They had me cleaning tables when it was really hot outside. So I just started singing Negro spirituals. Wade in the water. Lost that job. Okay. It's okay. But I moved up to being a writer's assistant. So it's like, oh my gosh, you're in the room. I'm in the room. Hamilton, where it happens. You guys look like you watch that. Okay. Y'all know. Okay, so yeah, I'm in the room. But it's like, I'm still at the bottom. It's like, I keep moving up, but like just moving up and being at the last level. Because it's like the writers will complain about things. They'll be like, ugh, I just hate being on Zoom all day. And it's like, you're making $3,700 a week. Shut up, okay? Like, they don't get it. Okay, guys, the joke isn't worked out for that part. I'm just upset. It's just weird when people who are rich are, like, complain to you about rich people things. It's like, I can't relate. I was like, oh, my God, I never have time to get on my Peloton. It's like, you have room in your apartment for equipment? What? I'm sleeping on my desk. That's great, you guys. I was right. Oh, I talked about this. Let's work on this. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, let me just end on this, I guess, unless it's not funny. Okay. You guys, tipping. You know how you get the tip everywhere now, like on the machines? Like, they got those little digital, and, like, every time you pay for something, they just turn it towards you, like, your move. What you gonna do? And it's like, some places I get it. Like, if you're doing a service, and I know I sound like a Republican, maybe I am. Anywho, some places I get it. If you're doing a service, I'll tip you. But, like, I went to a bagel store, and he turned that thing around as if I needed to tip him. It's like, you're heating up something that is you're going in the microwave, bruh. Like, you're not doing any work for me. And so I try to tap, no tip. I just try to do it, slice. They don't know what I'm doing. Like, it did not work. Hi, how you doing? It didn't work. So then I, like, try to tap it again. And so then I'm, like, banging on no tip. And he sees me banging on it. I'm like, what can I do? And then right after that, I went to go get a drink from a coffee bean. I went to a coffee bean, and the lady there, I learned my lesson from that bagel shop. I was like, I'm gonna hit it very directly in the center and move away. I pressed it, ran away, and then the lady was like, "Hey, you forgot your receipt." So I had to go back and face her. And as I turned with my receipt to leave, she turned to her coworker. She's like, "The ones who don't tip always try to run away." It's like, why would I stand and face you? I'm ashamed of myself, okay? I call myself a liberal, but don't want to tip. But some guys, they know. Some of these fast food workers, they know what's up. I went to Five Guys. Same situation with the tip. He's like, just go ahead and hit no tip. I was like, this guy gets it, okay? He knows what's up. You guys remember how I said I'm going to end on something that's maybe not funny? Okay, we did that. Woo! But it's an open mic. You're here to work it out, you know? Yeah. Or you can work out your... I don't deserve it more. I'm kidding. You guys, you're working out your jokes. Have fun. Laugh for each other. Good vibes only, okay? I'm going to give you a light. I'll be in the corner. It'll be from my cell phone. If you're doing 5, I'll give you a light at 4. If you're doing 10, I'll give you a light at 8. So you can, end on a banger if you want to. Okay. On deck, Eric Kwasniak. Eric Kwasniak is on deck. Okay. But coming to the stage right now, give it up for Mindy Mann. Yay!
I'm so sorry. Okay. So, I'm on my way here tonight, and I passed by a bunch of construction workers. And oh my God, I thought my skirt was up here from when I went to the bathroom. Anyway, I walked by a bunch of construction workers, and, they're jackhammering away. It's kind of sexy. And I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking, it's quiet. Not a peep. Nothing. They used to show me respect. They used to yell, "Hey, let's see your tits." Now they yell, "Hey, put them away." I mean, oh my God. Now I have to go up and harass them. So I walk by and I go, "Hey, Julio. Julio, I'm standing right here. What do you think? Julio, you like... Harass me, bitch! Let's see your tits. Julio, you want a green card? Go on, Julio, you want a green card? Okay. You guys didn't like that. So anyway, listen, I don't really give a shit because I am a hot bitch. A hot older bitch, but whatever. Still a hot bitch. Yeah. I mean... I don't care. I'll show you my tits. I'll throw them over my shoulder. I'll tie them in a bow. Whatever. I mean, I used to be a model. I did. I mean, I used to work for Steve Madden. I was a foot model. I modeled his shoes, but that is still a model. You know? Because I don't care. I'm a hot bitch. And, anyway, so my vagina recently dropped. What are you going to do, honey? These things happen. It dropped. I mean, it used to be like a black American Express card. Unlimited and exclusive currency. Now, it's like a Discover card. You never want to pull it out, and when you do, nobody takes it. So, what can I say? 20-year-olds still hit on me. They do. But I used to fall for it. Now I'm getting smarter. I'm on to them. I realize that they're hitting on me because they want me to pay for their vape and their trips to Vegas and their Adderall and their trips to Vegas, their Adderall, what the fuck, I forget. The trips to Vegas, the Adderall, the rent, motherfucker, that's not in there, but I'll throw it in. They want me to pay for all this fucking shit. What happened to this? Oh, they're crypto and, like, lettuce. You know, lettuce. I mean, not arugula, just like iceberg. Really cheap shit. And hold on. Oh, my husband, right there. Hi, honey. My husband. My husband wants me to get a bunker under the earth, just in case some disaster happens. We're gonna get he wants for $200,000, by the way, a bunker under the earth for $200,000. So, I thought about it. Gee, does that sound like a great idea? A bunker under the earth, and were you shining the light at me? Oh my God, you've been up there that long already? Okay. A bunker under the earth. I mean, I thought about it. And I'm like, what am I, insane to be stuck with my husband under, I love you, but stuck under my husband forever eating canned peaches and listening to his conspiracy theories? I mean, really, honey. Okay. And, okay, I've got like so much more than this, but I'll have to end here. Oh, sometimes I go to a funeral. Just sometimes. And I feel so bad for the widow, crying, miserable, so unhappy, and I think, you lucky bitch. You know, okay, I won't get into any more because it's too long. All right, thank you.
Guys, I don't like to do a lot of time in between. Okay, let's keep the show rolling. You know what I'm saying? You guys see how I caught that? And, yeah, you were like, she's a ninja. Okay. On deck, we got Brennan Weeks coming to the stage right now. Give it up for Eric Kwasniak. I said on deck. People don't know what that means. For those who don't know, on deck means you'll be after the person coming on stage. Okay. So it's Eric.
I thought it was another Eric Kwasniak.
Nobody else got that name.
What do I know? I don't know anything. You know what I mean? What do I? Listen. Okay. All right. Just relax. Everybody, just calm down. Calm down. All right, you back up. I don't want any fucking Travis Scott fucking issues here. Back the fuck up. Okay? Somebody, security. Never mind, I'm going to finish my set before we deal with the bodies, okay? I'm going to deal with the fucking set before we deal with the bodies over here. Telling you right now, I'm not putting up with any shit tonight, okay? I don't care. All right, listen. Here's the deal. Yeah, there's a deal here. I got a deal for you. It's a deal. No, I didn't come up here to make you happy. I mean, I did, but I got things to work out. This is not going to be, your blow it out of the water fucking Netflix set. You understand? This is going to be chop suey fucking mesh of fucking bullshit set where I'm stuttering over my words and broken sentences and, feeling like a fucking mongoloid. Like, yeah, we used to say mongoloid, Yeah, I said fucking mongoloid. Go ahead, report me. Go ahead. Do your little blog. Yeah, I saw a comedian last night. You said mongoloid. Oh, yeah. His name is Eric. I forget how to spell his fucking name. Yeah, so that's why I'm lucky I have my name. Anyway, listen, I am mixed. I am South African and Ukrainian. South African and Ukrainian. Okay? That is a fucked up mix, okay? You don't meet many people that are South African and Ukrainian. All right? Yeah. In South Africa, I am considered colored. There are 3 races in South Africa: black, white, and colored. I am from a colored South African family, okay? And so basically what happened was the Dutch came down to South Africa, enslaved all of the black people. They had babies, and I'm a descendant from those babies, okay? You understand? Dutch slave fucking babies, okay? And, yeah, so, that was apartheid. It officially ended, and then apartheid started in 1948, okay? Started in 1948. That means you could not be seen with the opposite color, holding hands, having a relationship, married, everything, okay? Basically. That ended in 1994, all right? Apartheid, it didn't fucking end, okay? You know what they call it here in the United States? Gentrification, okay? Gentrification. I grew up in Philly, okay? Philly, shitty Philadelphia, okay? Where they drink pissed beer called Schaefer. They take it out of the fucking Schuylkill fucking toxic sludge river and brew it and make fucking Schaefer beer. Alcoholism begins early. Mothers breastfeed that shit to their babies at the corner bar, okay? That's the kind of city I grew up in. Women talk deeper. Women's voices are deeper than the men's, okay? I called my fucking niece, my beautiful little fucking niece the other day, 4.5 years old. She says to me, I said, oh, Kiana, how are you, honey? I'm doing good, Uncle Eric. I'm doing good. Mommy says that I'm going to be able to go to daycare. Yeah, I'm going to go to daycare. Okay? Hold on. I got to put this cigarette out. I'll be right back. Don't laugh at my niece. I'll kill for that girl. You understand? I'd kill for that girl. Okay? But listen, this is the thing. So, yeah. All right? So this is gentrification here in the United States, right? So we show up, in a neighborhood that has been, with culture and history and community, and it's run down. So we decide that the neighborhood has value because the developer can buy your house cheap, buy your house cheap and then renovate it and flip it and make $1 million, right? But where do you go, okay? So this is the thing. My name, they got fucking real estate agents showing up at people's doors in Philadelphia. Why do I know this? Because I was one of them, okay? I was one of them. You show up at the fucking door. Yeah, hello, ma'am. My name is Mike McCann, the real estate man. How you doing? Yeah, I was wondering, would you like cash for your home? We can give you cash, and you can be out of your home in the next 30 days. And as a bonus, we're giving away free Coleman tents at the settlement table, okay? That's the shit that goes on, man. You know what I mean? So we don't fix it. We just push people aside. Push them aside, and then we wonder, why do we have so many homeless people sleeping on our fucking sidewalk? All right, yeah. So listen, I'm black and white. Black and white. This is the thing. It depended on how I felt, whether I was white or black. It depended on my checking account, okay? If my checking account was high, I was white as can be, right? Okay, so anyway, that's died. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, okay. When I had money, I'd hang out with my white friends. Let's go get a six-pack of Budweiser, and then maybe we can go see Happy Gilmore afterwards. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, let's go. That'd be wonderful. And then if I was with my black friends, it was like, yo, what's up? Yeah, gonna be flipping the tongue, freaking the style, busting it up, baby. Yo, you want to go see New Jack City and fucking Cop Killer Ice-T? Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah. So these Travis Scott fans don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. I could not find my identity. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So, yeah, the only thing that was really black about me was my Jerry curl, okay? I wanted loose, sheen, shiny fucking curls, okay? And I put that fucking product with the fucking rods in my hair, so I had a loose, lush, juicy fucking Jerry curl. And this is the thing about my fucking Jerry curl. I drip product wherever I went. Okay? I ruined fucking sofas, fucking carpets, okay? Because my Jerry curl had so much shit that it just dripped everywhere. I had fucking kids running after me down the street. Yo, motherfucker, you just ruined my mom's couch. I love those laughs. I love those sigh laughs. I think they're some of the most heartfelt laughs. The Okay, listen. All right. Let's calm down for a minute. Just calm down. 2 minutes, thanks. I appreciate it. So, let's see, I was on the train the other day, and they have these signs on the train. See how I dropped it down? It was high energy, and now I'm just trying to get a little intimate with you. You understand? Because that's what we try to do, and just try to bring everybody in. I didn't mean to scare you. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. So I see this sign, and the sign says, for safety, if you're going to an ATM machine at 2 a.m., bring a friend. Okay. So I'm in the ATM machine at 2 a.m., and a 6'10" crackhead with an Uzi machine gun comes walking in and says, "Yo, motherfucker, bust that code and give me all your motherfucking money." I wouldn't do that if I were you, because I bought a friend. Amanda? Hi, my name's Amanda, and Eric and I were going to the Greek theater tonight, and, violence is not a good thing. You can really just ruin your entire life. And crack on top of that, that's just you're asking for major, major trouble and an early death. I'm sorry, I just got these braces, and the rubber bands are, really bothering me in the back of my mouth. Mr. Rosenstein over on Pico Boulevard, that's my dentist. Yeah, wow, Oh, Amanda! I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm deeply, you know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. I think that's about all of the comedic buffoonery that I wanted to share with you tonight. I love you guys. Keep it going for your beautiful hostess, this gorgeous girl. Look at her. Look at Eric Kwasniak. Eric Kwasniak. Remember the name. Kwasniak. Thank you. Kwasniak.
Little brief intermission. Okay, people coming out, coming in, having fun. All right, this is gonna sound, I already know someone's gonna misinterpret it, but I mean this in the best way possible. You literally remind me of a younger version of my grandfather. Like, if I showed you, so it's kind of surreal for me when you're up here. I said a younger version so it wouldn't be bad, okay? No, you. Like, if I showed you a picture of my grandfather, you would be like, is this me? At 75? Like, older, like a future version. No, okay, it came out bad. No, I said younger grandfather. It's more like a grandfather. My dad is darker, but my grandfather looks colored, as we say. Okay, we're working it out. We're having fun. This guy's like, get the heck off the stage and bring me on. Okay, so on deck will be Curtis Altman, but coming to stage right now, give it up for Brennan Weeds.
Stop. You're off the stage now. Okay. It's a little unnerving, just a tad. I just wanted to get ahead just so I didn't trip over the chairs. You just being anxious, like, when are you going to go up and shit? So, hi, guys. How are we doing? Good. How many audience members do we have? Just like people supporting? Yeah, just people supporting? Great. Cool. It's interesting how big of a gap there is in age. It's like, who am I playing to right now? It's just like, you kids or these? Old white men with opinions. All right. I want to know what you guys think right now. Like, how you guys are thinking. Like, how old are you, bro? 16? How old are you? You were 16? And then, sir, how old are you in the back? Are you willing to share? Yeah. 75. 75. How old are you, sir? Yeah. 52. Okay. 52. All right. See? And the rest of us, right? How old do you guys think I am? Okay, 30. 32. Okay, I'm 35. 35. 35, right? Yep. So it's interesting. Like it feels. I want to know what the pulse is, right? What the pulse is between what the age differences, right? We're all familiar with Astroworld, right? You at least read the Wall Street Journal, right? Like, you have no idea who Travis Scott is? No. Okay, so he's a rapper. And I think we all saw this coming, right? From his music. You know, he incites violence. He spits on people. We saw those videos. It was wild, right? And a lot of it is claiming to be his fault, right? Even though people knew what he was doing, right? There was a pattern. And then I think about, oh, let's blame it on the organizers, right? But really, human beings are animals, right? You realize this? Human beings are animals, right? Did you see the video when they jumped the fence at 2 p.m.? Right? They should have made that call like, people are going to die right now. Let's get out of here, you know. Called it right then. I look at it this way. So, you remember, like, most of the people who were killed, they were kind of more like middle class, right? Like, if you think about it, 14, 15-year-olds with parents who have a lot of money to send them to that show, right? Middle class people. Who do you think was in the back? Who do you think got there late? Showed up late? Street people. Thank you, old white men in the back. That's street people. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm touching buttons, touching belly buttons. That's what I'm doing. Touching belly buttons back there. Okay. So, what I think is, right, when Travis Scott got on stage, those people bum rushed the stage. Street people bum rushed the stage, right? What I'm trying to say is capitalism killed those kids. All right, that's really right. Okay. Wanted that. We just don't like talking about that shit, do we? Just self-inflicted harm. I don't know. Been watching a lot of trashy lesbian reality TV lately. It's my new thing. Amazon Prime. It's a show called Tampa Bays, and it's just this community of lesbian girls, and I love it. It's just women loving women, and I just love watching them make each other miserable. All right, I think it is divine retribution. You can say all you want. They are talented and successful, but everyone has attachment issues. Okay. All right. So we're in a mental health crisis. That's what they say on the news. We can obviously see it in the streets. It's a mental health crisis, right? And I want the government to create a new branch in the military just dedicated to therapists. Okay. All right. Can you imagine that emergency response team? All right. Just a bunch of nerds jumping out of a helicopter like, go, go, go! How can I support you? We have Birkenstocks on the ground. Right, like I said, it'd make your Zoom meetings a little bit more intense, wouldn't it? Right? BetterHelp.com would not be the same. Be like, are you manifesting, Susan? Sir, yes, sir. I can't hear you. Sir, yes, sir. Drop down and give me 30. Positive affirmations. I am smart. I am beautiful. I am powerful. I don't know. I saw this advertisement on the side of a bus for supermarket sweepstakes with Leslie Jones. All right, you saw that show? Isn't it strange how in America we can have a game show dedicated to bare necessities? Like just the bare minimum is going to the grocery store. And I'd like to see how they film that show, right? Imagine if it was like kind of like not non-scripted reality TV, like Cash Cab, right? Imagine just walking into Ralph's and somebody being like, "All right, Sue." Okay, I'm going to use Susan again, but we can different name. Give me a different name. No, Karen is used Eleanor. Eleanor, fine. Eleanor and Eustace. We're gonna put them. No, Eleanor and Eustace. I mean, that's Courage the Cowardly Dog, basically, right? That was a reference to that. That was when cable was hot. Okay, they're not listening to me anymore. So yeah, it's like you pulling into Ralph's, have a shopping cart, and it's like, all right, Eleanor and Eustace, you have 57 seconds to grab 5. Okay, I was gonna start listing stuff, but that's not really that funny. Should I start listing stuff? Should 12 bottles of Fabuloso, right? We got 75 boxes of stuffing, right? Like you just like how the thing is it about big chunks or is it about the ridiculous things that they have to get? I'm not sure. I haven't seen the show yet. Need to do my research. Okay. I don't know. I've gone through 4 therapists during the pandemic. 4 therapists, and it's all because they've decided to move into private practice, like right in the middle of our sessions, right? It's like my $45 doesn't matter, Just not making enough money. It's crazy. I have trust issues, man. I've told the same story like 4 times now, right? And I keep on getting different responses, because I've had a very diverse group of therapists, My first therapist was this old black woman, and no matter what I said, she would just go, mm-hmm. Like nothing I could have said would have impressed her, right? My struggle is too light-skinned for her, right? Then I had this, like, surfer bro for my second therapist, and he was like, "No, man, you're just practicing self-care." And I'm like, "No, I'm fucking up, really. I am fucking up." I don't know. I want a therapist that holds me accountable. I want a therapist to really push me. I want a therapist who doesn't believe in me, but I have to prove wrong. You know what I mean? Like I want Severus Snape as like my therapist. Okay, I want somebody to be like, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, Mr. Potter. Like just that kind of shit. Like you're not applying yourself. That was what I was gonna say. You're not applying yourself. I got to do a better voice, and it's awful. Got to practice him too. Learning a lot right now. Okay. Let's see. You're talking about becoming a PA. I work for corporate America now, and it's pretty interesting. My first corporate job. For the past 15 years, I've been helping the disenfranchised and the poor, and I will tell you that it sucks, okay? It sucks helping out poor people, all right? So I got this nice, cushy job, middle of Beverly Hills now, and I'm doing the same shit. I'm running errands for white people. That's my job now. I am the lightest one on staff, right? Lightest one in terms of staff. It's like me and then like the dark-skinned Negroes they keep in the cabinets. All right, that's what I'm saying. And then they have the leaf blower guy and then that poor 4'10" Salvadorian woman pushing a trash can bigger than her. All right, that's what I have in my job, all right? And I am becoming their Elijah Muhammad. All right, I am not dark enough to be Fred Hampton, but I am rallying these people together by getting them free shit. I am stealing and being a house Negro. I'm getting tired of relationship memes on Instagram. I think I'm done, right? One minute. I'm getting done with relationships memes on Instagram. You guys like follow like the Holistic Psychologist or like any of those like pro self-image things? Okay, my algorithm is really hard on me. And relationship memes are so interesting. The first one's like, you need to love the whole person, right? Treat that person the way you want to be loved. And then the next meme is like, kick that nigga to the curb. And I'm like, I'm getting mixed messages here.
Bryn was talking about therapy. I started therapy recently too, and my parents are upset about it because they're black. Okay, you guys. older black people hate therapy, and it's like, y'all need it the most, okay? We're going to pretend like Jim Crow wasn't a thing. I have this great uncle, and he could not walk into a McDonald's without being like, just look at him. Like, can you not say that? You guys, it feels weird doing it with, like, people who... I'm not even gonna... I've said too much. Okay. But my dad is against therapy. He doesn't understand it. I was like, Dad, I'm going through something. I need to talk to somebody. And he was like, what's your copay? I'll listen to you. I'm like, you don't know what's going on. Curtis. This guy has laughed at everything I said, so I'm a fan already. Okay. On deck will be Mike Moody, but coming to the stage right now, give it up for Curtis Almond. Woo!
Right, excellent. So naturally, I'm going to do all age material. I'm kidding. By the way, guys, if you ever hear somebody tell you to cut the shit off with that accent, I don't care how old they are, you fucking listen. His right hook is still going to take you down. I guarantee it. They fight till they're in the grave where he's from, I'm telling you. I wanted to talk a little bit about me and my new relationship I've found with society, and I'm a little bit disgusted by it. I realize we are living in the dystopia. I had to get car insurance recently, and I found out that I could get cheaper car insurance by installing a device in my car that monitors me at all times. If I brake too hard, my insurance goes up, you guys. I am the most careful driver you've ever seen. But that's the irony of it, too, right? That's the trap, you know? Like, okay, I can't afford to pay more, so fine. Put the fucking thing in my car, fine. But then I have to drive in Los Angeles, and I'm not allowed to slam on the brakes every now and then? It's not right. I was also thinking about other things that they put in cars that, you know, I mean, that's a new thing, so it's natural that I'm uncomfortable with it. But have you guys ever thought about airbags? Just let me just walk you through this again. You realize every day you drive a vehicle with a literal bomb pointed at your face? Yes, good. So some of you, most time when I see people who don't laugh, I'm like, you've never been in a car accident, have you? You don't understand the danger that we're all in. And we're just cool with it. We're like, fine, yeah, let's do it. Gotta have it. If someone tried to sell you a car now, and they said, sorry, man, it doesn't have airbags, you'd be like, oh, I can't drive this. it's not safe. But can you imagine the first guy who got airbags put in the car, how that conversation went down? Just, all right, come on, man. Yeah, no, so new safety feature in this one. If you are in a crash, as you plow into a vehicle in front of you, there will be an explosion, and it's going to force a bag, hopefully with equal force as the car accident, and it will save your life. I would have been like, get this out of my car right now. New things happening. I don't know if you guys have driven down Sunset yet, but I just learned for a sequel, you guys, which simultaneously felt like the last thing I wanted to have happen, but also a little bit everything I wanted to have happen, especially because it brings this joke back. I noticed that the first time that they put it out, if you were on Netflix and you looked at the Tiger King documentary, it was listed under LGBTQ documentary, and that community was just like, no! Get it out of here. No, we do not claim that. We're inclusive. But that's a step too far. It's a step too far. You know, we're fine. We're totally cool. Be who you want to be. Love who you want to love. But getting people addicted to meth to change their sexuality, maybe that's not so LGBTQ. Maybe that's a different kind of community that hopefully never gets together. I got an email recently. That was a threat from someone attempting to scam me. But I was a little bit worried at first because the subject was one of my passwords, like legitimately a password that I use, and I was like, uh-oh. But then I started reading the email, and the guy was like, I've hacked into your computer. I've seen it all. I know what you do in there. Nice taste, by the way, legitimately. Nice taste. I've also taken video of your webcam, and I've created a picture-in-picture, side-by-side of you watching what you watch, and I have hacked into your social media, and I know your family and your friends, and I will release it to all of them. And I went, do it. So, long story short, Christmas is canceled. We're not getting together this year, and I'm not allowed to go back to my old church. So that is all right. I'll leave you guys with this one. I want us to bring back old school cursing. All right, and I mean like old school, right? You know. I don't mean like 90s, like, oh, man, that's whack. Like, I don't want that. I don't want, like, you know, like, leaping lemons, Batman. No, I mean, like, I want to go, like, Roman with it. I want someone to just go, by the flaming arrows of Jove. Oh, doesn't that feel better? It's not that I don't like, new cursing, right? But we've just overused it, right? Like, you say God damn you to, like, your best friends, right? Just like, God damn you, you were 5 minutes late. Can you imagine the first person that somebody said God damn you to back then, right? Just God damn you. You would walk around looking over your shoulder for the next month. Thank you so much, you guys. Let's give it back up for your hosts. I appreciate your time.
Curtis like be pointing your soul when he's doing like you said. I was like, I've never said that. Okay. Wait, did you go up in the South in church? Okay, we'll never know. Okay. Cool. Alrighty, hi. Oh, I thought you were a new person coming in. I was like, welcome. Okay, no. But you guys on deck. Oh, I can't read this one. Joakim? Oh, Joaquin. Okay, Joaquin is on deck. But coming to the stage right now, give it up for Mike Moody. Yay!
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Okay, who did that? Okay, I just want to make sure who has all the energy in here. Want to know who has it? Comedy, doing comedy on Friday night. I love comedy, so much so that I don't even actually pay attention to normal people's lives anymore. Even my friends. I was talking to one of my friends, and he had his son, and I hadn't talked to him in months, and I called him, and we talked for 2 hours, and I didn't bring it up at all. I was like, yo, I got a couple bits I want to run by you real quick. He was like, he's 5 days old. And I was like, congratulations. Listen to this and tell me if you hear any tags. I just want to know what you think about these jokes, man. Post-COVID, how do you feel? You like it? Yeah, okay, yeah, I like it. Not really. I was just using it. No, it's never going away. COVID made white people not as adventurous as they used to be. That's just an observation. I noticed that, like, right before we really knew how it was going to be, like, before we knew the density of it all. When I was talking to one of my friends, he was like, I can't go outside, Mike, I'll die. And I was like, you rock climb with no rope. Zip line over canyons. And now air is the killer, sir. That joke would be insensitive now, but that was before. I prefaced it was before shit got real. I've been watching so much television. I'm like working on writing and writing more. And I've been watching so much television, I've realized that basically everything on TV is the same. Everything is the same. There's like 4 plots and like 1,000 movies. Like, have you seen Jawbreaker? Has anybody seen the movie Jawbreaker? You seen Jawbreaker? You seen Juice with Tupac? Same movie. It doesn't matter. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. 3 friends cover up the death of their 4th friend. They have the locker room scene. Same movie. This would really help if one of y'all seen any of them. I'll give you one that I know that you guys have seen. You guys seen Lion King? You guys seen Black Panther? Same movie. The uncle, cousin, same character. They have the out-of-body experience. When he talks to his father, the sky is purple at the moment. Same movie. Fighting for the kingdom. And at the end, they dress like cats and fight each other in the 3rd act. Same exact movie. Oh, man. I'm from Richmond, Virginia. I'm from the East Coast. Yeah. I'm not saying it for claps. I'm telling y'all a background story. Yeah. Yeah, man, I live with my grandparents, man. My parents passed away when I was really young. They passed away like a month before 9/11. And, you know, that type of stuff makes you grow in a certain way, kind of makes you kind of mature, you know. Your perspective of things change. So that was like a month before 9/11. So the day of the attacks, we just watch the country catch up to a sadness we already had. You know what I mean? That's what we did. That is the joke. You know, I want you guys to. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Living with your grandparents is funny, man. That was like one of the most funniest experiences. Like living with your grandparents is the only time you get beat, and then you ask them if they okay. Like, you all right? I hear you wheezing. So make sure you can't down me. I'm 12, and I need dinner. But I remember maybe 10 years after that, my grandmother passed away. And, like, in the South and, like, certain places like that, your rep is based on how you're perceived, almost like people are watching you, like perception, like basically like you're putting on a show for people, basically. You know what I mean? That type of feeling. And I remember when my grandmother passed away, we were like outside of the church trying to, you know, about to go in or whatever. And my grandfather was trying to come up with something to say to console us. And, you know, he worked in the post office for 30 years, so he wasn't really that good at emotional shit, you know. And I was talking to him, and he was in the car, and he was like, and it was like that silence where we were waiting for him to say something, and it was completely silent. And he was just like, hey, guys, act like nothing happened. And I was like, act like nothing happened? That's the best you could come up with? You only do this one time. You only do this one time. Act like nothing happened. We don't live in a sitcom. What the fuck? They didn't write her off the show. You know what I mean? She did not like her contract and then go on to do bigger and better things to get a movie deal. She died. And that's the best thing you could come up with. It's fine. How do you guys feel about the Dave Chappelle thing? Okay. Yeah, he'll be fine. I remember when I saw it. No, he'll be fine. I remember when I saw that Caitlyn Jenner came out and defended him. And I'm no betting man, but who wants Caitlyn Jenner to help with anything? Not even that. I'm like, God damn, like, Caitlyn Jenner, I don't want help for Caitlyn. Getting help from Caitlyn Jenner is like getting hurt and then having an ambulance pick you up. And it's like, hey, we're going to take you to the hospital, but we're going to run over you first. Is that okay? And you're like, all right, I guess. You said 6 minutes, right? You know what I mean? But no, man, back to the TV thing. You guys seen Lovecraft Country? Yeah. You guys seen Watchmen? Yeah. Same show. They're the same. They're the same show. Somebody comes to the main character. First of all, predominantly black cast, set in the 50s for some reason. 60s, whatever the fuck. Black and white color picture, whatever. Yeah. And somebody comes to the main character and they're like, hey, you have great power. You come from a great lineage. The only thing you can't do is end systemic racism. Go out there and be a hero. And they got to go do hero shit. You know how hard it is to be 3/5 of a superhero? Because that's what those shows are about. Oh, man. Oh. You guys been to a barbershop? Okay. These rhetorical questions, I'm going to remove them. I just want to figure these jokes out. They don't even need to be there. But basically, I watched every episode of Law and Order during quarantine. And I feel like everybody's seen, like, they're all, like, you know, they're all kind of the same. But if they did an episode of Law and Order where they asked the guy's barber, the episode would be like a minute long. Because, of course, the barber knows. The barber's shop is just like a salon, exchange of information. You know everybody's shit. They all know yours. I can picture that episode. Cold New York, 2 cops walking down the street in overcoats. Turn the corner, see the barber shop. Barber sweeping. They push the door open, walk in. Barber sweeping, facing the other way. He turns around. He looks at him. He's like, yeah, he killed the niggas on Tuesday. Kung, kung. And that's the end of the episode. nothing else happens. Thank you guys so much.
Mike Moody giving time back to the room. Woohoo! Okay, you guys. Sean Kelly will be on deck. Fun fact: Joaquin, I was trying to rewrite Joaquin, but like I couldn't, so I just wrote Phoenix because I was like, that'll help me remember. So he's not Phoenix, but coming up to the stage right now, give it up for Joaquin!
I have not done this shit in a while. Let's see if I can make any of you laugh. Stone cold motherfuckers. You look like my father. I disapprove of your career path, son. Alright, let's see how this goes. I was talking to my friend about how I was scared that I got my girlfriend pregnant. And I was talking to him, and he said, and he looked at me while I was talking about the fearful nature of accidentally having a baby, and he went, "What would you call it?" And I looked at him, and I punched him in the arm, rightfully so, and said, "You are an asshole." So I thought of a great story to tell my kid. When he's like my age, I'm going to look at him in his eyes and be like, "You know, son, when I was your age, I had a girlfriend. I know. It's pretty cool. And my friend, and I was scared that I got her pregnant, right? And I was talking to my friend about this, and he told me, what would you name it? And I said, shut up, you are an asshole. And that's why your name is now Shut Up, You're an Asshole. It's the origin of your name. All right. I was a Make-A-Wish kid because I was bald. I was bald, and it was a fun it was a fun experience. I enjoyed Make-A-Wish. They're the cancer organization, and I went to New York. It was an enjoyable experience. I went with my dad. It was a really great time. I was like 8 years old, but the thing is, I lived. And Make-A-Wish is an organization that is purely for kids who had terminal illnesses. So now I live in perpetual fear that they're going to come to my house and knock the door down and try and make me forget that memory, all Men in Black style, and shake me by my shoulders and just be like, "You never went to New York. You never went to New York. Those memories never happened." Or they'll have a trained sniper, either one. Phone. Yeah, one of the other things about being a post-cancer patient is that I have to check for lumps to make sure they're not tumors. And one of the places I have to check is my testicles. So now I have the greatest excuse my mother ever walks in on me. Like, she just opens the door and she's like, "Ah!" And I'm like, "Ah!" It's just a self-examination. That's why the computer's open. It's just, I need an example. I have the greatest excuse if I ever get caught masturbating, but I can only use it like 1 or 2 times or she's going to start getting suspicious. What else I got? You ever been to Chipotle? I love Chipotle, but I hate how the 16-year-old employee always puts it on like the sour cream on one other side of the burrito. Like, please just get it right. I know there are times when he's just sitting there and he just wants to end it all because he got screamed at by a 40-year-old white woman. But come on, man. Can you please just put it all over the burrito? The next time I get my sour cream on one entire side of the burrito, I'm going to go into the public Chipotle bathroom, inhale, walk around the counter, go towards the chicken, and exhale so that all the bacteria is spread over, that because I am so tired of having sour cream on one other side of my burrito. What else? That's why I shouldn't have dropped my phone. I am not funny today. I'm a trans woman. And I don't understand trans women who want to have periods Like, why would I want to get painful cramps and cry because all my emotions are hidden? Periods are the worst. They're the worst. Like, I can't imagine anybody wanting to start crying at random intervals in the day because they're bleeding from a hole. If that's the alternative to having a baby, fuck it, man. I'll just adopt. It makes me so happy that I don't have a uterus, because that is a big L. I don't get it. We as trans women get to dodge one of the worst parts of being a woman, and yet there are some trans women who have period envy and want to clean up O.J. Simpson's crime scene once a month. I think that is it.
We're at an open mic, okay? You remember my set at the beginning? There was no laughter. You remember that? Remember half the sets? And I'm just kidding. No, we're all doing great, you guys. Comics are the hardest people to make laugh, you know? We're all dead inside. Okay. No, but are you guys happy? Like, generally, let's take a temperature check. How are we doing? Are we okay? Yeah. There's a lot of people. There are different groups, different walks of life in this room right now. But you know what we all have in common? We all like to eat food. Am I right? Unless you have an eating disorder, and I'm sorry for bringing it up. Okay, you guys. We got 2 comics left, all right? On deck will be Yang, but coming to the stage right now, give it up for Sean Kelly.
What is going on? How are we doing today? How we doing? A lot of people here, which is nice. We're going to do a little group activity right now, all right? We're going to get everybody involved. All right, raise your hand if you've ever watched porn. Come, everybody put your hands up. Don't act like you haven't seen it. Come on now. Everybody has. There's no shit. Even if it's by accident. Wow, that's a story. Did you just like one day, just like, ooh, google.com, P-O-R, and oops, enter? No, come on. It's okay. Everybody's seen it. I don't know what the problem is with what. It's natural. It's just what people do. They need to be stimulated. That's a way to be stimulated, is to watch porn. But it's gotten so difficult these days to actually just find regular porn. It's so intense. It's so involved now. You have to write out monologues and keyword searches just to find something that doesn't make you look like a total creep. Okay? It used to be so easy, and now finding porn is just so, how can I say it, hard. That was a joke. That was my first joke. Yes, penis hard joke. So funny. No, but really, it's gotten so difficult, and it's really been because like this whole stepbrother stepsister thing has taken over in the past couple of years, and it used to just be so easy. You could put like 3 words, and you could put like whatever you want. You could just put big boobs, big penis, and then you found everything. It was just right there. It was a quick Google search, right? 3 minutes, boom. 5 minutes in, 5 minutes out. You got the rest of the day. Now you're blocked by all this stepbrother stepsister shit. And I don't know like when the South took over the porn landscape. Like, did they just swoop in one day? They're like, oh, damn, we didn't win the Civil War, so we got porn. We're going to get porn, but we're going to wait 165 years. All right, you stop slavery, but guess what? Every time you look up a porn video, everybody in the video lives under the same fucking roof. All right, and it's all stepbrother and stepsister shit. And I've gotten so it's really ruined everything because now I can't appreciate just regular household appliances. Like my mom would say, Sean, I need you to go down and switch over the laundry. And I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. I'll go downstairs. There'll be some random young woman in my dryer just stuck. It's a really large hole. I don't know how she got stuck, but she's stuck in there just with no clothes on. Don't know how, 1, she got in the house, 2, how the clothes got off, and 3, what am I doing here? So now I'm a little bit sad and scared in this moment. Don't feel good about it. But also, I can't really watch it anymore. I work in productions, my day job. So I'm a very behind-the-scenes person on TV. And so everything I watch is now just completely analyzed. Everything is analyzed. I can't just watch it and accept it. I need to point out all the inconsistencies. Like, it ruins everything. I'll just be watching. Porn's a lot low budget. And, I'll be watching, and I'll see it. I'm like, oh, that camera's out of focus. Like, damn. Oh, that's ruining it for me. Oh, the moans. Oh, they would be great if the audio just didn't distort. Now it's ruining my experience. Maybe we can get an extra light to bump out that shadow on her left ass cheek. That'd be great. Oh, I'm soft. Oh, it's over. I can't deal with it now. But I'm one of those people that just need a story. I can't just get into it. People just start and stop. It's just like you're right into the action. Like, nah, I kind of want to know. I need some backstory. I need some context clues. I need to know how Sarah got in the washer. They don't just appear in the washer. Human beings don't just spawn in washers. I need to know how Derek walked in with no clothes on and a massive penis just right there ready for her. I can't get into that. I need to know some backstory, maybe a little IMDb page, maybe the actor's credits. Really want to visualize myself with the person before, I get in, so I can be emotionally invested, so I can also be physically invested. Not right to it. I need absolutely everything, but I'm here for the plot. No, really, I am here for the plot. Okay, because it's more than just raw sex. It's about the plot. Gets you emotionally invested. All right, we're out here watching actual movies. But yeah, no, I'll finish it out with Bread. Young. I'm young. I'm 23. I haven't lived on my own that much. And when I first moved out here, the first thing I've realized that was hard was food. And actually keeping food. You know how short of a shelf life bread has? It's 2 weeks. There's 23 slices of loaf in an average bread loaf. I've looked this up, all right? So theoretically, if I want to eat this without it molding, I have to eat 2 pieces of bread a day. That is 1 sandwich a day. That is hard. You can't go out and do other things. You can't eat a salad because the bread's over on the other side of the kitchen. It's like, TikTok, motherfucker. That's right. I'm going to go green on your ass. I'm going to make you so sick if you don't eat me every single day. And it's going to be really bad. My mom calls me. She's like, Sean, I'm coming in for a couple days. And I was like, oh. And the first thing, you think, oh, great. Like, you're going to see your parents. It's great. I'm thinking, fuck the bread. I'm like, fuck. She's gonna want to go out and eat. I'm just like, yeah, we got this great restaurant. It's called My Kitchen. We've got ham and cheese. We've got turkey and cheese. We've got grilled cheese. And we've got a great peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'll just be in, but she'll go out to eat and she'll be like, oh my God, Sean, it's so great to see you. It's so great to be here. And I'm just like, fuck, like I wonder if I get home with the bread and we'll be there. And then maybe I'll eat just 2 pieces tomorrow and then 2 pieces for lunch and then that'll pick up for this meal and we'll be okay. And she's going on about it her whole life and I just haven't listened. I'm like, sorry, Mom, I'm thinking about whole wheat right now. And it'll be so, if you're ever looking out there for a quality man or a quality woman, check their pantry and see how good their bread is. Thank you very much, guys. Sean Kelly here.
Sean, I'm about to tell you something that's going to rock your world. It's going to change your life. Bread in the freezer. Okay? Take that one to the bank. You got to put it, especially when you live by yourself, it's like you can't, the front row's gone, goodbye. Okay, you can't do that. You can't eat that much bread. Freezer, my dad, extra pro tip, like do sections of bread. So that way you can take out like 4 pieces for like that week. And then the next, game changer.
Game changer.
Well, so the more I do comedy, the more I'm like, man, I've never thought I could hear the descriptions of porn in such different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, everywhere you go. You guys in the back know what I'm talking about, right?
It's so contrived.
Oh, okay.
Take it seriously.
Okay, well, this took a turn. Okay, you guys, we got 1 comic left unless somebody else shows up. She's got an awesome show tonight, so please give her the laughs at the appropriate time so she knows if this set is going to work, okay? She's trying to run it for an audience, so laugh on trick. No, this girl is going to be seen at Jam in the Van later tonight. Please put those hands together for Yay!
Said about porn. No, I like it. 23 years old and life lessons. I like it. You said you were young. You're not young. You're not young. I've decided because here's the thing. Because you blink and then 10 years pass. And then you blink again, 10 years pass. It's because everybody tells you you're young. No. And I'm talking, so these gentlemen, okay? There's people here with some wisdom. Stop telling young folk that they're young and they have time because they don't. Okay, sorry to just put that up top right there. It's probably because I turned. This is not what I wanted to talk about when you said life lessons or the bread thing at 23 years old. I thought I was 23, like yesterday. It was 10 years ago. You guys have heard of the cronut, croissant, donut? Yeah. Okay. Now they have like this shirt jacket. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know, I'd consider it foopid, fucking stupid. You know, I just feel like there's enough words. We've written all the words, so we can just stop there. I feel like I shouldn't talk about Drake's album, but I want to talk about Drake's album. Drake has this new album, okay? And clap if you know who Drake is. Okay. Okay. It's okay. You guys will love him, okay? He has this new album and he has a song. And in the song it says something like, this is my life. This actually happened. Now I'm recording this shit. And I'm like, we wouldn't have questioned it if you didn't put it that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like he's like, oh yeah, it really happened. My friend Doug was there. I swear it really did happen. I'm like, why would you sing it like that? Also, he raps about friendship a lot. Like a lot more than like a middle school girl would. You know, just a little bit too much. Why rap so much about that? Yeah, I feel like his next album is gonna be like BFF, but the F stands for fuck you. I'm trying to think about all this stuff I have to go through. I'll tell you guys a story. Okay. I have a new roommate. And I just want to take a poll on whose side you're on. He wanted us to go to breakfast together at a cafe. Okay. He suggested it. I immediately had diarrhea after. Okay. And I was like, hey, Mike, did your stomach feel weird after breakfast? And he was like, oh, yeah, Blue Jam Cafe will do that to you. Okay, you guys are tracking here, right? And I was like, wait, you knew this? He's like, yeah, 2 out of 3 times, you know, that place will do that. And I was like, why wouldn't you, like, say something before breakfast? You know, I feel like you should have told the group before we decided. He was like, wait, you're upset? And I was like, yeah, because you obviously knew this information. He was like, well, I didn't hear you complaining during breakfast. Oh, my God. And it worries me because that's the kind of, like, you know, logic a man would say, be like, you know, I didn't hear you complaining during sex, but all of a sudden you got a little clap, you got a little scratch and sniff vagina, now you're so upset, huh? You're a little bit upset? I don't know. I have a year lease with this man. I have a year lease. Let's just talk about my Asian mom. It's where all the material is, you know. We had to take a lot of home remedies. I remember we had deer antler soup. Anybody? Yeah, and I'd be like, Mom, why do I have to drink this? And she'd be like, it's really good for your blood pressure and your circulation. And I'd be like, Mom, I'm 7. You know, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay, you know. And also, she wanted to cure my acne with garlic paste, you guys. You know what's hard? Having acne in high school. Do you know what's harder? Having acne and smelling like garlic. That's most definitely harder. Like a good little Asian daughter, I would translate for her sometimes. And then sometimes I just wouldn't. And she'd be like, is it because you don't understand what I'm saying? Because it doesn't need to be said. There's a difference. And let me give you an example. She was like, hey, what's the English word for cellulite? And I was like, before I tell you, why? And she was like, that woman over there, she has too much cellulite. I need to go tell her. And I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need to do that at all. And so she's like, so this is what, you know, English learners do. They start using the words they do know to replace the word that they don't know. So she goes up to this woman. And she's like, you know how you're fat? She starts lifting up her arms as if the woman doesn't know what the word fat is. And she's like, your skin is too tight. I was like, Mom, the word is cellulite. Okay, the word is cellulite. Please stop talking. She's like, cellulite, I have a cream for you. And I was like, please stop. I'm so sorry, miss. Parents say the darndest things, don't they? It's so weird to be a 10-year-old filter. You guys, thank you so much for my time. Give it up for your host. Give it up for LA School of Comedy. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me up here.
Okay, you guys, I lied, okay? You know I've said that was the last comic? Well, we got a surprise special guest. Oh, my God. Oh, you never know who can walk into the LA School of Comedy. But today, this is someone, you know her, you love her. She's the owner of this fine establishment. Give it up for Sunda. Oh, I forgot your last name. Oh, well, I know it. I can't say it. Krunkist. Krunkist. Sunda, yay!
Thank you. Woo! So tonight, I just want to say it's great to be here in Vegas. Yeah. I love Vegas. Don't you love Vegas? When you play the slots, right? You can't get past the Asians, though, right? You can't. They're going to sit there. No, you don't touch my machine. Just give me good luck. And then I always go after them, you know that? And then I lose all my money. But Vegas is a great place, isn't it? I just see all kinds of people here. Where were you guys from originally? Oh, really? Well, Tahoe's right next to Vegas. There you go. Who knew? Well, I'm from a place called Patterson, New Jersey. I don't know if you guys know this.
Woo!
Yes, some people do know Patterson. And they're trying to figure me out with this hair, you know? I thought I was looking more ethnic, but they say I look too Jewish now. I look like Barbara Streisand and A Star Was Born. And that wasn't where I was going. And I've gone natural, which I'm not happy about because now I have pink eyes. So I think they should be testing these products on animals, okay? And after I use the product, I realize it says not tested on animals. Test this on the animals before you test it on me because I have a rough life because I have a husband who snores. Now, we're in Vegas, guys. You know how tired you get at the end of the night. Does anybody live with somebody who snores? Oh, my husband snores. Oh, yeah. Horrible, right? Yeah. He snores, and then he gets upset when he sees the pillow coming, you know? Because what happens is you look at the clock radio, and you're like, no way. 4 o'clock, and it's... Then he has this beatbox going. He goes... And then he sees the pillow coming, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm not going to kill him. Trust me, that's not going to work. Antifreeze. It's tasteless. And I can tell you how I know this. I didn't always do stand-up comedy. I have a degree in criminal justice from Seton Hall University, and I used to work doing probation and parole review. And I'm going to tell you, it's very difficult when you're the only woman working around these men who have been incarcerated for 5-10 years doing nothing but working out. And I'm looking around thinking, there's so many hot guys in here. You know what I mean? I'm like the brother in Cell Block 5. He's got some pretty eyes, and he didn't kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? I might get a fur coat. He's in for armed robbery. It's a fur coat. And here we are in Vegas, and I'm saying this, right? There you go. He's coughing on that. But don't let that bother you. Don't let COVID bother you. I'm not going to even say the word COVID because I'm so sick of every joke having it. Every joke has it, and I just want to talk about the real things in life, the real things that happen. You know, like so many single women. Why are you single when there's so many fat men out there, okay? And they're waiting for you. Look, I'm not ashamed. I was single. I'm freaky. I did things. I did it for the food, okay? I would date fat men for food. And then it would come time for that intimate moment. And it was just so different because that heavy breathing, you get scared. You're like, is this passion or is he going to have a heart attack? You understand? It's like, come on, baby, tell me what you're thinking. And I'm thinking, you never ask a girl from Jersey what she's thinking, because she's going to tell you what she's thinking. And I told him what I'm thinking. I said, I'm thinking lamb chops for me, liposuction for your fat ass. Oh, you want to know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking you drop one more beat of that instead of sweat in my eye, I'm going to stab you. Oh, you want to know what I'm thinking? I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Suppose you do have a heart attack and fall out on top of me. Who's going to pull my body out from under you before your wife comes home? That's what I'm thinking. Kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Married him. That's right. And he gave me 2 beautiful children, Satan and Lucifer. Lucifer's the baby. And they didn't come out looking the same. And I got to tell you something. This Princess Megan, whatever, you know, she's not the only one where people wonder, you know, what the baby's going to come out. Because black people do the same thing, okay? Because, you know, they're like, let's check the tip of the ears. So she's not original with that. And my kids don't look like me. I didn't realize that. One looks like she's straight out of Norway, and my youngest is an Asian baby. I don't know how I have an Asian baby, but I have an Asian baby, and I know because other people who adopt Asian babies look at me and they nod that look, and I nod back, thinking you could take this one if you want to. And the first one, I'm working in Holmby Park, which is in Beverly Hills, and very nice area, and a woman comes up to me. She was of the Caucasian persuasion, and she says to me, she's so attached to you. Have you been with her long? It's my daughter. She thinks I'm the nanny and I'm the mammy, right? So I said, well, yeah, she's attached. She's a good baby. She says, the family good to you? I said, well, yeah, this perks. I get to sleep with the husband. And then I proceeded to breastfeed Aviva right there, and I heard her go, wow! And I said Jewish, okay? Right there I said Jewish because Jews can't whisper, and that's how the Wailing Wall came about, all right? Some kind of way. And yes, I said that. I had a Jewish mother-in-law. The only thing we had in common is we both didn't want to get our hair wet, all right? So I had to meet the parents for the first time. This was not easy. In the car, on the way to the Passover Seder, he leans over and says, look, let's not tell Mommy you're black. I said, that's genius. She'll never notice. Well, she noticed, and that's when I noticed that Jews can't whisper. I meet her for the first time. I said, Ruthie, thank you for having me here. She said, the pleasure's all mine. Have a seat. Elliot, put my pocketbook away. I heard this. I meet the best friend for the first time. All right, the best friends, Edie and Mordecai. You know I can't make this up. We don't have any Mordecais in the hood. And if we do, they're trying to collect rent. Mazel tov to them. Anyway, Edie is this big, blonde Hungarian Jewish princess. Green eyes, blue eyeshadow. Every time blinks her eyes, looks like traffic lights saying, go, go, go. Sweetheart, Ruthie says to me, you say you're black. You're such a beautiful girl. Why do you want to say these things about yourself? I can say this. I'm school teacher 25 years. I know the black people. You are not black. So I said, thank you, and then I stole her wallet. Because what else am I supposed to be doing here? What else am I going to be doing here? So I got to tell you something. In closing, I came on stage tonight a little off. I am a little off because I come from the heart of the ghetto, a place called Paterson, New Jersey. And I was raised by a really crazy team. So my father's Swedish, my mother's African-American. So you know what that makes me in New York City? Puerto Rican, exactly. It makes me Puerto Rican. Of course, in Vegas, it makes me Native American. And in Beverly Hills, I'm Persian, okay? All of a sudden, it works for me. But I'll tell you who knows I'm black. Other black people and the Beverly Hills Police Department. So trust me, people do know. I was raised by my Uncle Junie, who was a fervent Black Panther, okay? He just loved to teach me everything that I needed to know about being black, because you got the devil in you. You got the blue-eyed devil in you, and I'm trying to learn you something, but you don't want to know. He said, check it out. There's a bona fide racist. Check to the left, check to the left. Look, check it out. She got a white cane, a white dog, and a white hood. That's a bona fide racist. I said, Uncle Junie, that's a blind nun with a seeing eye talk. All right? You're crazy. You've lost your mind. And I know about nuns. I went to Catholic school. Who went to Catholic school? Raise your hand, you Nazis. There you go. See, I can tell. Surrounded by those white girls with the crazy names. Eileen, Maureen, Colleen, Chlorine, Florine, Saline, right? Yeah, no Sundas, okay? They were like, who's your patron saint? I said, Saint Sunda of Assisi. I didn't know what to say, okay? You just can't live this kind of life with an Italian stepfather and a Hindu name. Things are crazy when you have a black mother who loves country western music. So I just want to tell you, people say, hey, do you know Sunda? Is her story real? You can't make it up, because trust me, when you're Swedish and black and you look like a Puerto Rican, your mother, a Jehovah's Witness who loved country western music and sells Amway while cheating on Mary Kay, gives you a Hindu first name and sends you to an Irish Catholic school with a gangster mafioso stepfather who owned a sausage factory, you're bound to be different, and you're turning it into kosher soul. See you after the show, guys, and take a look and see the book. All right, I'll see you at the slots.
Okay, that's our mic. They have mics here.
If you didn't pay, don't forget it's $5 for the audience.
$5. And
Thank you. Thank you.
and they're back here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, thank you. Come again. Goodbye. I'm your host, Alexis Bradby. That's all, folks. DJ, play us out. I don't know if we have music. Never yet.